Humans leaving Earth and returning after 1,000 years. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe. Smash that like button, and ding that notification bell. You will see at the start of the film it has become difficult to spend life on Earth in future. The people moving to a new planet from the Earth. Its name is Nova Prime. An army is shown in the movie. The soldiers were helping humans to shift to the Nova Prime. It discovers the planet where humans were shifting. Other aliens also live there. The aliens throw strange creatures on humans to get rid of them. But the creature was blind. This creature attacks humans after detecting the scary behavior of humans. The humans who were afraid of them, the creatures detect and attack them. Now humans are near extinction because of those creatures. Some teenagers are shown in the next scene. They were taking training from Nova Prime to become Rangers. A boy is shown in these named Katai. It is said Katai is Commander Cypher's son. Because of him, human life was saved on this planet. Katai had ambitions to be a ranger because his sister was killed while saving him by those creatures. He was becoming a ranger to take revenge on his sister and end the left creatures. Katai was told on the evaluation day is not selected because of his bad performance. Katai becomes upset because of it. Katai's father is shown, who has returned home from his mission. Cypher meets his wife and asks his son during dinner what happened with training. Katai replies that he couldn't select as a ranger. Katai becomes furious as Cypher says that he should work harder. He was about to leave when Cypher stopped Katai. After dinner, Cypher tells his wife that he is going on his last mission. To train some rangers, then he will take retirement from his job. Cypher's wife says that you should take Katai with you. So he will learn how to be a ranger. She also tells Katai still blames himself for his sister's death. The next day, Cypher and Katai are shown ready for their next mission. Before leaving, a ranger arrives at Cypher. He salutes Cypher on his one leg despite the fact that he lacks a leg. Because Cypher saved his life during the war. Kishai feels good while seeing his father's respect. The Rangers are shown loading the creatures in their ship. For the training purpose. The spaceship takes off from Nova Prime for a new planet. Cypher asks his son Katai to take a rest for some time. Katai wasn't feeling sleepy because of the weird seats on the spaceship. Katai moves to the side where the creature was tied while standing from his seat. A ranger stops Katai from moving towards Ursa. The group of rangers sitting near allow him to go near Ursa. Just to see if he is brave like his father. As Katai near Ursa, it smells of fear. It tries to release itself in anger. During this, Cypher awakes and notices there is something wrong with the spaceship. He checks the gravitational force of the ship with the help of his drink. He feels something is closed in the ship. Katai sits on his seat and his belt. Cypher goes to the pilot. Here we notice the ship mistakenly enters into an asteroid shower. The ship gets damaged because of it. It couldn't reach its destination. Now they have to search for a suitable planet for humans. The pilot searches and finds nearby planet Earth. Cypher doesn't feel it's safe because there was nothing left when the humans moved from here. They have no other way, so they have to land on Earth. The ship was moving towards the Earth at a high speed. Cypher comes to his son Katai. He was panicking. He was remembering the scene of his sister's death. Cypher calms down his son. The ship breaks because of the high speed. They fall out of the ship. Because of tying the seat belt, he remained on the seat. Because of the crash landing, Katai got faint. Finally, humans have returned to their homes after 1,000 years. Katai comes to his success and sees the dead bodies of rangers around him. He finds Cypher's body there. Katai hugs him, but Katai gets shocked after some time, when Cypher comes to his senses. The good thing was Cypher was still alive. The bad thing is he was badly injured. Cypher asks Katai how many people are alive? Katai tells Cypher that except for us, everyone is dead here. Katai also tells Cypher the part of the ship where Ursa was imprisoned is missing. Cypher was feeling that maybe the creature ended in this accident. He asks Katai to be careful. Cypher tells Katai about a communicator. Its name is Beacon. It sends the rescue signals from the Nova Prime in front of an emergency. But they become disappointed Beacon was fully damaged. Katai takes the Cypher to the control panel. Luckily, it was still working. Cypher searches for the other beacon's position from this control panel. It was in another area of the ship. That of the ship fell 100 kilometers away from here at the time of crash landing. They can't go home without a beacon, now they have to get the beacon at any cost. Kiati had to do all this because Cypher's legs were injured and he couldn't walk. It wasn't easy for Katai to do all this. Cypher tells him he will watch him through the control panel. With it, Cypher gives Katai instructions to be saved from the Earth's creatures. These creatures will become dangerous for humans in thousands of years. Cypher gives Katai a communicator, weapons, and some capsules. There was fluid in those capsules which can enhance the oxygen. At this time, the oxygen level was low on Earth. Due to it, he may face trouble breathing. Because of the damaged atmosphere of the Earth, the climate was also damaged as well. Cypher asks Katai to live in warm places, so the Earth's heat will keep him warm at night. When Katai leaves, Cypher checks his leg. It was damaged badly. Cypher takes painkillers because of severe pain. He feels sleepy because of it. Before sleeping, Cypher notices Katai has reached a forest. A creature was about to attack him. Cypher hurriedly informs Katai about those creatures. He asks him to stay away from them. Now Katai is shown there was a giant monkey behind him. Katai throws a stone at the monkey while being scared of it. A group of monkeys was about to attack Katai, but he escaped immediately. Cypher was guiding Katai in the directions from the control panel. Katai was running from there to escape. Finally, the monkeys leave him. He jumps into a river and a poisonous leech attaches to his body. Cypher was still watching Katai from the control panel. He asks Katai to take the antidote. Katai gets faint while injecting the antidote. Cypher awakes Katai after some time because the Earth's temperature was getting low. He has moved towards the hot spot of Earth before the night appears. If he doesn't want to die being frozen, Katai runs towards a hot spot to save his life. Cypher is shown during his surgery. Cypher was feeling he will not remain alive. He sees some memories of his family before dying. Katai was also not in a good position because while escaping his 2 capsules were destroyed. He has to reach his destination if he wants to stay alive. Cypher asks Katai about his position and tells a lie that everything is fine. The night appears and Katai is shown safe in a cave. Katai asks Cypher, how did you find the ghosting technique? Cypher says when he was going somewhere suddenly, Ursa appeared in front of him. Cypher stands there being scared after seeing Ursa. Ursa starts shouting in its strange voice near his shoulder. During this, they fell into a river. Cypher tells him Ursa was upside his body at the bottom of the river. It was about to eat Cypher and I accepted my death at that time. The fear was removed from my mind. Because Cypher's fear was removed so Ursa couldn't see him. Cypher has easily ended it. Katai has discovered the trick is they don't have to be feared. Katai sleeps while hearing his father's story. Katai continues his journey the next morning. On the other side, Cypher feels Ursa's presence. Katai reaches a high waterfall. He can reach his destination while crossing it. At this point, Cypher asks Katai how many oxygen capsules he has. Katai feels embarrassed while telling him that he only has 2 capsules. Cypher asks Katai to leave his mission there. Katai remembers the incident when his sister saved him from Ursa. He becomes depressed. He says to Cypher, being furious he is not a coward, and jumps in front of the waterfall. After jumping he was using his suit as a guide direction. Before he reaches the bottom, a huge bird attacks him. His communicator also breaks because of it. He was in contact with Cypher. Katai awakes after some time in a bird's nest. There were small chicks around Katai. A leopard attacks Katai as he comes out of the nest. Katai fights with the leopard to save his life. All the chicks die during this fight. Katai runs from there to escape from the bird. On another side, Cypher is shown searching for Katai with the satellite monitor. He finds 2 officers instead of Katai. They were hanged with the tree. From this, he discovers that Ursa is still alive. Katai is shown again resting in a cave. He makes a map here as to help him find the tail's direction. Kiadi continued his journey the next morning. The bird was also chasing him. Katai was also facing difficulty breathing. He takes his last oxygen capsule. Katai makes a boat and feels sleepy while traveling on the boat. Katai awakes and notices the temperature of the earth is getting down and everything around him becomes frozen. Katai gets faint because of the cold. A weird thing is shown pulling Katai towards it. The next morning, he discovers he was feeling a bird is chasing him. It has saved his life. Katai thanks the bird but notices the bird is dead. Without wasting his time, Katai moves forward. He reaches the tail of the ship. He searches for the liquid oxygen first. Taking the oxygen, he reaches the camber of the ship where Ursa was imprisoned. He sees that Ursa wasn't there. Katai also finds the beacon here. He contacts Cypher here. But he couldn't hear the Cypher because of some technical issues. Cypher was happy while knowing his son was alive. Kiao contacts the rescue team with the help of a beacon. Beacon wasn't working because of the atmosphere. Katai sees a volcano. Kiadi decides to use a beacon while going there. Before it, Ursa reached there and Katai was running while escaping from it. Ursa was continuously chasing him. Because Katai is afraid. Ursa was about to eat Katai and jumped into the water. Like this, he saved Ursa for a short time. He travels to the mountain from the water. Cypher is also shown fainting because of his injuries. Katai was also scared of Ursa. He remembers what his father said when Ursa comes near to him. As Katai accepts his death, the fear is removed from him. Ursa couldn't be found like this. Now he was able to end Ursa. He ends Ursa and uses his beacon to send the rescue signals to Nova Prime. Katai is shown in a rescue ship in the last scene of the movie. Everyone was appreciating him. Cypher was also on a bed in this rescue. He was treated for his injuries. As he sees his son, he salutes him while standing with the help of Rangers. Here, Cypher and Katai hug each other. Subscribe for more videos like this.